So gerunds, this is kind of a recap of the infinitive version of a word. So remember the infinitive, usually you have an m and then you have the actual verb. So to play would be متسوات. But this can also mean playing, which is what the gerund is. So for example, if you want to say, I am dancing, you can say, or dancing is fun, sorry. This would be the gerund, dancing is fun. Mas'asi, desibel. So you use the infinitive to dance, and you just say is fun. So the same thing here. For getting, we're going to say getting milk is easy. To get is markab. Now we can also say getting milk is easy. It's about markab qalil EU. Milk getting easy is. That's a direct translation. Okay, and then no worries. So I will let you guys actually. Oh, it's the same pattern here for thinking about dinner. So thinking would be mahsab. Darar would be dinner. Baziba would be think about. So thinking about dinner. So that's gerunds really quickly. Does anyone have anything they want to say? Any questions about that one? About gerunds? If not, we can move on to past tense. And I think that's here. The past tense form of a verb. So if you want to say something happened in the past, you take the form of the verb. So in this case, if you want something, and presently you want to say idelli. Remember, this is kind of an error in this book. We don't say idelli. If we want to say I want, we say idelli. So imagine this is kind of an I or an apostrophe, idelli. So this is how you say something, how to say I want in the present tense. Now, if you want to say it in the past tense, you would say delie. So delie. So you take that prefix, that I, and on the end, you put a. So delie. And the same thing for paying. The verb to pay, or you pay, in the present tense, would be تخفل. So you pay for a meal is تخفل. Now, if you want to say you paid to a meal in the past, you paid, you would take this to, remove it, and then you would put ka at the end of it to indicate you paid for a meal. So, kafilka. Kafilka. Forky has arrived and he's making fun of my accent, so we'll get through it though. And so that's kind of the same pattern you keep on how we say things in Tigrinya for the past tense. So I'll just do one more. For buying, they buy. So yegezu, yegezu. And now to make it past tense, you take that ye off, and then at the end you add to indicate it's for they. Gezion, 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 gezion. And this is kind of a good chart here to understand how to change between the prefix and the suffix. Because in the present tense, you have a prefix, right? So for I, it would be I. For you, t, and then he, ye, t, ye. But then if you want to do it in the past tense, you add an E on the end for I, K-A, from a male, you. For a girl, it would be K-I, ki. So this would be khafel ki for a girl. Or here we can say zaki. And this is kind of the pattern you use for past tense. Okay. So that is kind of a brief overview of past tense. Does anyone have any questions about that? If not, we can move on to the final portion, which was the past continuous, which is another, I guess, what do you call it? Another review of present continuous. So if you want to say someone is doing something in the past, the way you do it is, let's say for 8, you ate. Remember, it would be for a male, bel'ikha, bel'ikhi. Kha for a boy, khi for a girl. Now, past continuous saying you were eating, so you were in the process of eating in the past. Now, the way we fix this is you put the prefix back on, and then you add the past tense form of were, which we learned earlier. So I was nere, you were for a girl, for a boy, nirka. For a girl, you were nirki. And then you were, so these are for plural or respect. For a male, nirkum. For a female, nirkin. He was nero, neiru. She was nera. They were nerum. We were nierna. So let's go over this pattern. So we went over you ate. Belikha, belikhi would be you ate in the past. Now past continuous, you were eating. Tebeli, nirka for a guy. Tebeli, nirki for a girl. And this is informal. Now again, you ran. Goyecha, goyecha for a guy. Goyechi for a girl. Now if you want to do it in the past continuous, you were running. You add that to make it to goyi, nirka or nirki. Nirka for a boy, nirki for a girl. And that pattern just follows throughout. So now that Aforki is here, I'll open it up. If anyone has any questions, go ahead and ask. We can go over them real quickly before we start the Jeopardy game. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds, gather your thoughts, ask any questions you want, and then we'll move on to the Jeopardy game if there's no questions. All right, so if everyone's good, we will move on. Let's move on to the Jeopardy game, okay? So I will share my screen, and we'll start with gerunds. So for the new people, kind of the way we do our Jeopardy games is we just go in order, and I'll flash the question in English, and in order to respond, I want you to type in the group in the chat box. If you can, just type something here. It doesn't have to be anything special, but whoever sends something first is the one who gets to respond to the question. Okay? And don't be shy. I don't want you guys to be shy when responding. I'm not gonna make you guys. In the past, I didn't put like penalties for wrong answers, but I want you guys to talk. So just feel free to respond. No judgment here, and it'll be the best teaching if you make mistakes. So having said that, we'll move on to gerunds for 100. So ready? Oh, this is last week's. Okay, so for gerunds for 100, thinking. How would you say that in Tigrinya? Thinking. Anyone have any idea how to say this in Tigrinya? Thinking.
Yeah,
Oh, Adam, do you want to give it a shot?
Mehisab.
Okay. Mehisab, good. Mehisab means thinking. It also means to think. So 100 points for Adam. And we'll go on to 200, gerunds for 200. Getting. Okay. Adam, is that you again?
That wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
I did it 2 times because I thought you didn't see me.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Anyone else? Getting? How would you say that in Tigrinya? Okay, 5, 4. Oh, Sasu.
Musad.
Murkab. So thinking or getting is murkab. Murkab. So probably next time we'll try and get someone else to answer. Musad, Afurk, is that appropriate for getting? Murkab. Okay. All right. So getting would be murkab. What would muwasad be? Muwasad? Yeah. To take. Oh, muwasad was taking. Getting and taking, I guess, kind of similar, Sasu. Murkab is getting. Now for 300 points or 300. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. Oh. Reading is fun. I guess I'll give you guys a hint. So is fun would be decibel. So how would you say reading? Just give me reading. Oh, Adam?
متصاف كبير.
Say that again.
متصاف كبير that's you.
Misab kabir? Minbab. Minbab. I guess we can give partial credit for that one. You were almost there. But minabab is to read or reading. So reading is fun. Minabab decibel. Minabab decibel. So let's try for 400. Selling clothes is easy. Oh, that was Adam can get half credit, 150. So next, selling clothes is easy. Selling clothes is easy. And I'll give you guys a hint. Plural for clothes is kedaunti. Kedaunti. So
Easy is kind
and then easy would be kaliliyu. Kalil. So kedaunti. Kalil. And so selling. If you guys have the books in front of you, you guys can look in the books. And for the newcomers, if
I don't think they learn selling.
Selling?
They learn by
to buy. Okay.
selling is mshat.
Okay. Selling is mashet. So
Mshat kayakun mshat.
mashat. So oh, naud.
كرانتي مشيات قليليو.
Okay, good. So 400 naud.
Yes.
Okay, 400 for naud. So kedaunti, close. Mashiat. Oh, 400. Mishyat kalil iyu. So directly translating clothes, selling, easy is. So just to get the feel of the sentence structure in Tigrinya. Okay. So next, Gerunds, 500. Thinking about dinner. Thinking about dinner. Thinking about dinner. Adam?
بزعابة درار محساب.
Okay. Za'aba, dirar, hisab. So hisab, thinking, dirar, dinner. Za'aba, beza'aba is about. So thinking about dinner. So Jaren's for 500. So Adam gets 500. And then let's go on to past continuous. So $100 question. You were eating. You were eating. You were eating. So I'll try and give you guys hints now. Remember, you, let's say it's for a guy or a girl. So if it's informal, a guy would be nasakha, for a girl nasakhi. We're eating. So remember, you use were in the past tense. You can either use nere, nera, neru. So nere, I was, neru, he was, but nera, she was. So how would you say you were? Nesakha. How would you conjugate that next one? Nesakha ner something for a boy, or nesakhi ner for a girl. What's the ending? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. All right, nisakhi. Remember, so this is for a girl, an informal way to say you for a girl, nisakhi. Now, eating, tabal'i. So eating for a girl would be tabal'i. And then nerki would be was. So you were for a girl, nerki, you, and then eating, tabal'i. Okay. So for 200 points, I want you guys to try and remember this, this format. And if you guys want, if you guys have the book in front of you, it should be on page 40, just to get an idea. Yeah, use it as a cheat sheet to guide you, okay? And for those who don't have the book, we do have a PDF copy. If you go to, let's see, on the team's webpage, you can go to Files, and you can go to Essential Guide to Tigrinya and download this. And that will be the book that we're using right now, that we're going by. So if you want to download that real quick and use it as a cheat sheet, please do so. I'll give you guys some time just to make things a little easier for you. So I'll give you guys like a couple seconds to download that. Also, I'd recommend buying the physical copy of the book if you prefer. It's $25 on Amazon. Just saying. All right, so if you don't have it, hopefully you've downloaded it by now, but we can move on to the $200 question. He was speaking. He was speaking. He is Nasu, was speaking. Okay, Adam?
Nisu Yuzaran Nehru.
Okay, good. Nasu, so 200 points for Adam. He was Nehru, speaking Yazarab. But in Tigrinya, you'd say Nasu Yazarab Nehru, so he speaking was. And remember, you have to have this prefix, the ye, because you would generally respond and say Yazarab Yazarabu for a guy, if he's doing it in the present tense. So move on to 300. past continuous. Now this is a question. She was drinking. She was drinking. Question mark. She was drinking. Now remember how to ask questions.
It's the same like was she drinking?
Yeah. It's the same as saying was she drinking, but you just add do on the end, or you can add the inflection to your voice. So she, Nisa, drinking. Okay, Adam.
Nisa, Nisati, Nera.
Nisa, okay, 300. Tuseti. We will give you the points, but Nisa tuseti nerado. Or you can say Nisa tuseti nera. Like you can, by the inflection of your voice, you can indicate that as a question. But remember, the prefix is important to indicate it's she, and then drinking. So it would be Nisa tuseti nerado. Okay. All right, so 300 for Adam. Now we'll go on to the $400 question. So for $400, my aunt on my father's side was laughing. So my aunt on my father's side was laughing. My aunt on my father's side was laughing. So remember, for aunt in Tigrinya, we have two different ways you can say aunt. If it's on your mother's side, my aunt is hatane. On your father's side, it is blank. Was laughing. So she was laughing. And for was, okay, Naud.
Amoy تزحط نرى.
Nera. Good job. So it's 400 for a nod. Naud. Amoy. So this is on your father's side now. Amoy is the father's side aunt. Tisach. So laughing. You have to make sure you have the t part. And then nera. So she was. $500 question now. Now this is my uncle on my father's side died, so we were crying. Now, my uncle, remember, on your mother's side is akoy. On your father's side would be blank. Died. I think we went over.
His father's brother.
Yeah, his father's brother. So your father's brother is okay. Naud.
حوا بوي مويتو سلازي نبكي نرنا.
Okay. Good job. So Hawabe, my brother on my father's side, or my uncle on my father's side. Me too. He died. Selezi. You can say therefore. We didn't learn, but it's a good way to conjoin sentences. Selezi. Nibeki. So we cried. That's the past tense. And then nierna, we were. So we were crying. Okay, good job. So 500 for Naud. Now we'll go on to, I think, did I have, I think that was it for today, for the review. So we went over past continuous, we did gerunds, and I think last week we already did the past tense. So actually, we didn't do this. Sorry, I forgot to go over past tense. Let me do this. So we'll go over past tense really quick. This is a little bit easier.
This present is
I want, or I wanted in the past. Adam?
Delia.
Yeah. Oh, so 100 for Adam. Okay. So I want in the past tense. Now in the past tense, how do we say? She paid. So this is informal, she paid.
the informal is between you, not she.
Oh, you paid. Oh, my fault. This is she paid, so there's no informal in this case. Mea culpa. Okay, Fevin.
Kefilado?
She paid. That would be for a question, yeah. So
Oh, kefila, yeah.
oh, you're fine, you're fine. Okay, 200 for Fevin. Kefil ki. I guess what I was trying to say is you paid for a girl, but I made a mistake. But I'll give you the points because for she paid would be kefila. For she paid for you, you as a girl, so you paid would be kefil ki. And then you're right. If you want to ask a question, kefil kido or kefilado. Okay. So next for 300. Did she take the book? Did she take the book?
Instead of getting, it takes coming, taking.
Taking.
That forces us.
So did she take the book? You can also think of it as she took the book and just add do on the end to make it a question. So nasa, take. We talked about earlier when Sasu had said there's wased. I guess you could think wasi. Okay, Adam.
Nisa, wasida, metzaf, do.
Yeah, do. You can also, you don't always have to add do. I just like adding it to indicate it's a question. You can also just say metzaf wasida. Like if you say it in a question kind of voice, it gets the point across in Tigrinya. I don't think people will complain if you don't add do. But for grammar sentence, for like grammar purposes, I want you guys to know the do part. So yeah, metzahaf wasida. So book, she took, and then question to make sure wasida do. Okay, so 300 points for Adam. And then we'll go on to 400. So the $400 question. They bought a donkey.
You know, donkey.
Oh, donkey. You guys know what donkey is, right? Adgi. So they bought the adgi. So you can use this if you go to Asmara.
There must be Democrats to know.
Hmm?
There must be Democrats to know.
Aforki says you need to be Democrats to know it, but that's a different story. Okay, Adam.
Nisom, Giziom, Adgi.
Nasom, Nisatom, or you could say Nasom, Adgi. So the noun goes here, Geziom. So for my Republicans, Nisatom, Harmaz Geziom, they bought an elephant. So now you know donkeys, now you know elephants. We are not any, there's no political affiliation with this course. So my fault, I didn't want to incorporate that in. But Nisatom, Adgi, Geziom. They, donkey, bought. They bought a donkey.
Do
Okay.
we still get the points?
Yeah, no, I'm just giving you political humor. But yeah, you get all the points. 400 for Adam. So Adam gets 400. And yeah, I think just because you gave a good shot and most of it was correct, I'll give you the points. So 400 for Adam. Now for 500, we danced at Cigaretta's wedding. We danced at Cigaretta's wedding.
Do you learn the possessive sentence?
We danced. Nai, yeah. Possession. Nai. Nai.
Together, that yeah. Wedding coronavirus on.
And okay, Adam, go.
Na sese ab Cigaretta's meran.
Yeah, Abnai. Yeah, Sasina Abnai Cigaretta Mera. So Sasina, so we danced at Abnai Cigaretta Mera. And so Aforki alerted me also, we want to keep you guys safe. So don't go to weddings. Cigaretta made a mistake to have a wedding and have a lot of people over in this coronavirus times. You don't want to have a lot of people over. But for our learning purposes, this is how you would say it. Just don't do it. So that's it for, I think, this section. I'm gonna what do you call it? Open it up for questions. Does anyone have any questions over what we just learned? Let's see, where's the teams again? So if you guys have any questions, or we could go over some of these if you wanna just get better or have more clarification, we can do that. Let us know. We're here. Focus here to answer any questions. I'll try and do my best. If not, I think we can move on to we can give you guys a little break and then move on to the lesson plan, to the lecture portion. So no? So okay, so if there's no questions, we'll add them up. Give us some time. There's a lot of numbers here. Yeah, let's. $29.50, I think. All right. So for Adam, I think you have $29.50. So you're the winner. Congrats. Yay. Well done, Adam. And then I think next, Naud with a good showing today ended up with 900, 1,300. So Naud is 1,300. And he's also tied with Aser. I think, no, never mind. Nobody else had 1,300, so now it is by himself. Aser and Rahel had 900 from last week. And then let's talk to, I think, Fevin had 200. Or no. Sanait had 600 from last week. And then Bella had 600 from last week. Okay. And then Fevin 200. So those are the scores. Congrats. Thank you guys for participating. Good job, Adam. So we'll give you guys about, if you have any questions, we'll be here to ask or answer them, but we'll give you about 5 minutes. Stretch, do what you need to do, and come back and we'll go over the lecture. We'll start on the future tense. And so that will be page 41, and we'll go over how to do the future tense. Okay? 41. Oh. So feel free to ask questions in the meantime, but come back 5 minutes. All right. All right, everyone. Let's start getting back to our seats. I did want to give you a update on one of your class members. Sara actually had an idea about creating a group me where we could. Yeah, we're gonna add people to a group me. Like if you want, you can just, if you guys have my information, you can email me or text me or DM me, however, your a cell phone number or a way that you can get group me. And I'll add you to a Tigrinya class group me where we can talk in Tigrinya or type really. And if you want to practice Fidel, you can practice Fidel, and we'll try and answer questions if you have any and critique each other's grammar. So if you guys are interested in that and joining, let me know, and I'll include you into the group me. So you guys don't have to give me a decision now, but I'll probably reach out to you sometime during the week and ask if you want to be joined or not. It's totally voluntary. No worries if you don't want your phone being blown up, but it's a good way to learn Tigrinya. So I would highly recommend. All right. Now I will pass it off to Afwaki, and he will start off on page 41, talking about the future tense.
اوكي كما يكأنهم دعان دعانهم كابز قناعهم نسخت كوني تسفى قبر اوكي لما عالتي بزعبا نازمت إنا نزخا future tense بال the future tense form of the verb describes something that will happen at or is going to happen. For example, I will take the test. ስለዚህ I will take the test. Take is ሙሳድ. The test is ፈተና ወይ ከዓ መርመራ. She's going to sell the car. ኣብዚ ሕጂ ዘይተማሃርናዮ ነገር እንተላ to sell ምሻጥ the car መኪና. We'll find the key. ካብዚያ ዘይተማሃርናዮ find to مركب. To find is مركب. The key is مفتاح. مفتاح. ቁልፍ ዝበሃል معتق ናይ ክዳንካ ናይ ስሪኻዮ ንሱ معتق ይበሃል ወይ ከዓኒ ቁልፊ. To make a future tense statement in Tigrinya, use a prefix KH followed by the verb form of each conjugation, then followed by the present tense conjugation in the verb مهلاو. I go, I will go. أنا أخيد. I will go أخيد إيه. Okay. I go أخيد الله. يخيد he is going or he goes. I will go أخيد الله. وكا I am going أخيد الله مرخيد إيه. أكون. You pay. You will pay. كده كتسعوت. You will play. You play. تسعوت. نسخة تسعوت على مالتي. You will play. نسخة كتسعوت إخا. ويكا تسعوت على نزمت أجن كتسعوت إخا. You're going to play. You will play. You read. نسخة تنبب على تنبب ويتنببي. You will read. كتنببي خاوي كتنببي إخي. You will read for the female كتنببي إخي. نودغها كتنببي إخا. He forgets. forget is ምርሳዕ to forget ምርሳዕ he forgets ንሱ ይርስዕ he will forget ክርስዕ እዩ ስለዚህ don't give him he will not deliver it to the destination so that is ምርሳዕ she agrees ንሳ ትሰማማዕ ኣላ she will agree ክትሰማማዕ እያ to change the verb to change is ምቕያር they change ንሳቶም ይቕይሩ ኣለዉ they change you will change ክቕይሩ እዮም we meet ምርኻብ you have to be able to conjugate all of them starting with a personal pronoun with I, then we'll go to the plural from I, you, he, she, they, we, and they plural and singular, feminine and masculine. So you have to be able to conjugate all the verbs that we studied today. To go, ምኻድ, to play, ምጽዋት, to read, ምንባብ, to forget, ምርሳዕ, to agree, ምስምማዕ, to change, ምቕያር, to meet, ምርኻብ እዚኣቶም እዮም እቶም ክስታይ ስለዚ ካብዚ ዝተማሃርናዮ ነገር ተሎ ብፕሬዘንት ቴንስ ብፊቸር ቴንስን እዩ እጂ I will go ኣነ ወይ ከዓ ክኸይድ እየ ኣነ ክኸይድ እየ ንሱ ክኸይድ እዩ ንሳ ክትከይድ እያ ንሱ ክኸይድ እዩ ንሳቶም ክኸዱ እዮም ንሳተን ክኸዳ እየን ንሕና ክንከይድ ኢና ምጽዋት ከዓ ከምኡ ኮንጁጌት ይግበር ማለት እዩ ስለዚ ክትፃወት ኢኻ ክትፃወት ኢኺ ክንፃወት ኢና ክፃወቱ እዮም ክፃወት እዩ እንዳበለ ይኸይድ ማለት እዩ ክሳብ ምርኻብ እዚ ባዕልኩም ክትመልእዎ ኣለኩም this is a part of homework assignment so please do it if you have any questions I'm ready before I go to the next chapter So now present tense negative ክንከይድ ኢና I want ይደሊ እደሊ not ይደሊ እደሊ I don't want አይደልን I go እኸይድ ይኸይድ ኣይኮነን እኸይድ so I don't go ኣይኸይድን ኣነ ኣይኸይድን እየ you think تحاسب تحاسبي you think ንስኻ ትሓስብ ኣለኻ ንሳ ትሓስብ ኣላ ስለዚ ኣነ ወይ ከዓ ንስኻ ኣይትሓስብን ኢኻ but you don't say to any person that you don't see so you have to tell him that تحاسب ኢኻ ወይ ከዓ ኣይትሓስብን ኢኻ መስለኒ ኢኻ ትብሎ እምበር ኣይትሓስብን ኢኻ ትብሎን ኢኻ directly it is offensive so ኣይትሓስብን ዲኻ ኣይትሓስብን ዲኺ ኣይሓስብን ድየ ኣይንሓስብን ዲና ኣይትሓስብን ዲኻ ኣይትሓስብን ዲኺ ኣይትሓስቡን ዲኹም ይመጽእ ማለት እዩ this is in question mark so you don't think you don't sleep sleep is ምድቃስ so you don't sleep ንስኻ ኣይትድቅስን ኢኻ You sleep. تدقس على going to sleep. Now you are sleeping. So you can sleep, you can do, you sleep. You do sleep, you are sleeping, you are sleeping. نسخة تدقس على تدقس على تدقس على كدقس ديها كدقس إيه. You sleep تدقس. You sleep for feminine and masculine. تدقس. Okay, he is happy. حقوس. You. He is not happy. حقوس أيقونن. For clarification, I think it's better use the pronoun نسو. حقوس إيو. نسا حقوس إيا. نسو حقوس أيقونن. نسا حقوس أيقونت. She works. تسرح. نسا تسرح على. نسو يسرح له. أنا سرح له. She does not work. نسا تسرح يلا. أي تسرحني. نسا أي تسرحني. نسو أي سرحني. نسا أي تسرحني. We walk. In fact, walking is a مزوار. مخات نتعلنا نيرنا go. نخيت. We walk. مزوار نزاور علنا. We don't walk. أي نزاور علنا. أي نخيدن علنا ندعركوينو مس go conflict لو مالت. They fight. Fight is a new word in الصغاني مبأس. So they fight. يبأسوا علو. They do not fight. أيبأسون علو. لازم يبأسوا تقينا مفاعر يا مالت. So if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer before we go to chapter or page 43. So now we can get in a past tense negative. I won. سئيرة. أنا سئيرة. سئيرة مالت to win. The verb to win is مسعر. Any competition, if we win, that is مسعر. سئرنايو. سئرمنا. سئريو. سئر كايو. كم من ذلك. عيب أزعم التي بباست تستغيم. عند حرب present tense كوين غاني أنا أسعر له. نسو يسعر له. نسا تسعر له. نساتهم يسعر له ونحن نسعر لنا. بنيجاتيف بارت غاني I did not win. أنا أسعركم. أنا أسعركم. Meaning أنا تسعري. I lost the game. Okay, I read ambibe. That was a past tense. أنا ambibe. It is telling that the next person should read. So نسو كان بيو. نسا كان بيبا. نسو ندالي خيط مالتي. ambibe. ambibka. ambibu. ambibki. ambibna. ambibom. You know the pronouns. So that means I, ane, ambibe. I read. Nusu, ambibu. He read. You, he read. So nisra ambibka, nisri ambibki. Nahna ambibna. The negative part of ane, I did not read. Ane, I am book. نسو أنببا نسا أنببت نسخة أنببكان نسا أنببت نسخي أعنببكن الذي يو نسخي أعنببكن you played نسخ تسعويتكي تسعوت علخي ويكا تسعويتكي باستن سلازخونة تسعويتكي أي تسعوتكن نسخي أي تسعوتكن كالوتيم تسعويتو so you didn't play نسخي أي تسعوتكن you cared تقداس مخان مالتي مقداس to take care مقداس so you cared فمن تقدسك لي تقدسك لي تقدس لي لا لما تسمعلتي this is like a reflexive verb okay he forget እንታይልና ነርና አንተይ ምርሳዕ ኢልና ነርና ስለዚ ፓስተንስ ናቱ forgot ኣነ ወይ ከዓ ንሱ ረሲዑ ኣነ ረሲዐ ንሱ ረሲዑ ንስኻ ረሲዕኻ ንሕና ረሲዕና ንሳቶም ረሲዖም ኦኬ ስለዚ ኣብ ምንታይ ኣቲና ኣለና verb to be verb to forget verb to forget he forgot ንሱ ረሲዑ ንሳ ረሲዓ ንሕና ረሲዕና ንሳቶም ረሲዖም ንስኺ ረሲዕኺ ንሱ ረሲዑ ንስኻ ረሲዕኻ ንስኺ ረሲዕኺ ይመጽእ ማለት so she did not bring the book to bring is መጽሓፍ መምጻእ so መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻኣለይን ኣየምጻእትን መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻእትን መጽሓፍ ኣምጺኣ መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻእትን that's the negative part of it the plural is መጽሓፍ ኣምጺኣ መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻእትን መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻእኹን መጽሓፍ if you forget your book at home said መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻእኹን ይቕሬታ so to bring is ምምጻእ መጽሓፍ ምምጻእ መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻእኹን እንድሕር ኮይኑ I forgot my book I didn't bring my book መጽሓፍ ኣየምጻእኹን መጽሓፍ ኣይረሲዐ መጽእ ማለት remember ምዝካር I remember you ኣነ ንዓኻ ዘኪረካ so we remember ዘኪረዮ ኣነ ንሱ እንድሕር ኮይኑ ዘኪርዎ ንሳ ዘኪራቶ so ምዝካር so ዘኪሩ so that the last alphabet is only one changing ዘኪረዮ ዘኪሩ ዘኪርካ ዘኪርኪ ዘኪርና ዘኪርናዮም ወይ ዘኪሮሙና ንሳቶም ዘኪሮሙና so they came መጺኦም the verb to come ማለት እዩ ምምጻእ so past tense ናቱ መጺኦም they came ንሳቶም መጺኦም I came ኣነ መጺኤ መጺኤ መጺኻ መጺኡ መጺኺ መጺኣ መጺኦም መጺና so the first alphabets do not change ካብ መጺኤ okay past continuous tense negative I was not calling ኣይጸዋዕኹን verb to call is ምጽዋዕ ወይ ከዓ ምድዋል If you use a telephone, it is called ምጽዋ ምድዋል ይባሉ። He was not traveling. جاب verb حديث ፈጢርና ዘለና verb to travel ምጋሽ ኣብዚ ግን እንታይ ገይርዎ ኣሎ ምጓዓዝ እዩ ገይርዎ ዘሎ ትራቨሊንግ ምጓዓዝ ምጋሽ ክልቲኡ ተመሳሰለ እዩ to sell is already thought about that and we sell ምሻጥ so I was not calling ኣይፅውዕን ነይረ I was not calling ኣይፅውዕን ነይረ I was not traveling ኣይገይሽን ነይረ ወይ ከዓኒ ኣይጓዓዝን ነይረ ወይ ከዓ ኣይትጓዓዝን ነይራ ንሳ they were not selling እሳቶም ኣይሸጡን ነይሮም you were not talking ኣይዛረብን ነይሩ ወይ ከዓ ኣይትዛረብን ነይራ እንዳበለ ኸይድ ማለት so this is the past continuous tense. So the future tense negative, I will go. I will go. ክኸይድ እየ ኣይከይድን እየ ካሉ ኣይከይድን ከዓ negative ናቱ ማለት እዩ ኣነ ኣይከይድን እየ you will fall ጃብዛ ሓዳሽ ከዓኒ verb to fall ሙዳቅ verb to fall is ሙዳቅ you will fall ክትወድቕ ኢኻ you will not fall ኣይትወድቕን ኢኻ ንስኻ ክትወድቕ ኢኻ ንስኻ ኣይትወድቕን ኢኻ ኣይትወድቅን ኢኺ she will cry ጃብዛ ከዓ ሓዳሽ ቃል ከዓ verb to cry verb to cry is ምብካይ so she will cry ክትበኪ እያ ኣይትበክን ንሳ ኣይትበክን እያ ንሳ ክትበኪ እያ ኣነ ክበኪ እየ that means she's going I'm going to cry so ክበኪ እየ you remember I think መዘከር ክንዝክር ኢና ንሕና ማለት እዩ ኣነ ክዝክር እየ ንሱ ክዝክር እዩ ንሳ ክትዝክር እያ ሕጂ ብሙሉእ ዝቕየር እንታይ እዩ verb to be ዝቕየር እምበር እቲ stem verb ኣይቅየርን ኣነ ክዝክር እየ ንሱ ክዝክር እዩ ንሳ ክትዝክር እያ ንስኻትኩም ወይ ንስኻ ክትዝክር ኢኻ ንስኺ ክትዝክር ኢኺ did you notice that only the stem of the verb doesn't change it changes only the verb to be or verb to will negative commands do not disturb ኣይትረብሽ do not disturb ኣይትረብሽ ከይትርብሽ ከይኮነስ ኣይትረብሽ ኣይትረብሺ ኣይንረብሽ ኣይረብሹ okay do not speak ኣይትዛረብ this is a command ኣይትዛረብ ሱቕ በል ማለት okay don't come ኣይትምፃእ ከይትመፅእ ከይኮነስ ኣይትምፃእ ከይትመፅእ that is እንታይ ዝበሃል ከይትመፅእ it all of them are commands ከይትመፅእ ከይትመፂ ስለዚ ኣይትምፃእ ከይትመፅእ they're ተመሳሰልቲ እዮም so the prefix they why don't you speak ንምንታይ ዘይትዛረብ ንምንታይ ዘይትዛረብ ስለምንታይ ዘይትዛረብ why don't you speak ስለምንታይ ዘይትዛረብ why don't you eat ስለምንታይ ዘይትበልዕ ንምንታይ that's possible ግን ስለምንታይ ዘይትዛረብ ስለምንታይ ዘይትብል ንምንታይ መብዛሕትኡ ግዜ ኣብ ኮሎኪያል እንድሕር ኣብ ስፖክን ላንጉጅ ኮይኑ yes you can say it but in written ስለምንታይ ዘይትዛረብ ስለምንታይ ዘይትበልዕ ስለምንታይ ዘይትኽደን ስለምንታይ ዘይትድቅስ እዚኣቶ why don't you put on clothes why don't you wear your clothes ማለት እዩ to put on your clothes means why don't you wear your clothes okay we are on page we are at the end of page 44 so we're going to page 45 if you have any questions before I go on I'll be glad to answer the questions okay جابز እንታይ ኢሉና ኣሎ በዚኦም adjectives እዮም መስለን ዘለው ንሳቶም ከዓ unhappy ዘይሕጉስ unfortunate ዘይተዓደለ ወይ ዘይተዓደለት unconditional ብዘይ መተካእታ ማለት እንደ unconditional ዘይ ግዳማዊ unconditional ዘይ ግዳማዊ unconditional is መተካእታ ዘይብሉ ማለት እዩ same without ብዘይካ ንኣብነት salt free ጨው ዘይብሉ ወይ ብዘይ ጨው sugar free ብዘይ ሽኮር ወይ ሽኮር ዘይብሉ ብዘይ ጨው ሕጂ without salt ብዘይ ጨው salt free ጨው ዘይብሉ without sugar free they are the same but without sugar means ጨው ሽኮር ዘይብሉ sugar free ከዓኒ ሽኮር ነፃ ብዘይ ሽኮር ዘይብሉ ብዘይ ሽኮር ኩሉ ሓደ ተመሳሳላይ ብክልቲኡ ትጥቀሙ ትኽእሉ ኢኹም ማለት እዩ so you can also say ብዘይ okay ሕጂ እንታይ ይብላ ኣሎ እዚ for example I want coffee without sugar ኣነ ቡን ደሊ ብዘይ ሽኮር ወይ ከዓ ብዘይ ሽኮር ቡን ሰቲ ወይ ከዓ ቡን ደሊ ኣለኹ ብዘይ ሽኮር expressing anti in fact ፀረ ይብሎ ግን anti-American is አንጻር አሜሪካ ይመስልን አንጻር ኮሚኒስት አንጻር ኤስታብሊሽመንት አንጻር ስርዓት ማለት እዩ አንጻር መንግስቲ አንጻር ሕግ ስርዓት ማለት regulations so ኣብዚ እንታይ ንማሃር ኣለና አንታይ ኢና ንማሃር ዘለና ንሱ ከዓኒ አንጻር አሜሪካ ወይ ከዓ ፀረ አሜሪካ ክበሃል ይከኣል እዩ ፀረ ኮሙኒስት ፀረ ስርዓት ፀረ መንግስቲ ፀረ ሕግን ስርዓት አንታይ regulations against anti-regulations and anti-law. So አንጻር ወይ ካነ anti-rules, anti-regulations. ጸረ ሕግን ስርዓት. The imperative tense expresses a command such as get it, go, take me, etc. Common imperative phrases are listed on page 45. Give me money. ገንዘብ ሀበኒ. So you are pressing the person to give you money. So you are forcing him to give you money. That is ገንዘብ ሀበኒ. Give me money. Give is to verb to give. Me is ንዓይ. Money is ገንዘብ. So ንዓይ ገንዘብ ሀበኒ. ስለዚህ እንታይ ይብል ኣነ I have to eat ክበልዕ ኣለኒ. You have to eat. እዚ expressing obligations እንዲሁ. There are several ways to express obligations such as I have to go to work, I have to see a doctor. A simple way in the following. Present tense, single required plus present tense conjugation. ምህላው, past tense. That means I think we are using the verb have, verb to have to instead of must or ought to. So I have to eat, I must eat. ስለዚህ ብግድነት ክትበልዕ ኣለካ. ክበልዕ ኣለኒ. ኣነ ክበልዕ ኣለኒ. That is must. So we have to use verb to have to instead of must or equivalent to must. Note that there are multiple ways to conjugate ምህላው for sentence expressing obligations. Use a verb of ምህላው, meaning to have to. You have to use to before and after to use in the place of must. So I have to eat, I must eat. ክበልዕ ኣለኒ. ክትበልዕ ኣለካ. ክትበልዕ ኣጅር ኣይዎ. ክትበልዕ ኣለኒ ኩለን ዝቕይራ ኣብየን መስለኩም verb to have እየን ዝቕይራ እምበር እቲ verb stem ኣይቅይርን. So I have to eat, you have to eat. ክበልዕ ኣለኒ. ክትበልዕ ኣለካ. You see that ክትበልዕ, ክትበልዒ, ክትበልዕ, ክትበልዕ ኣለካ, ክትበልዕ ኣለኪ, ክበልዕ ኣለዎ, ክበልዕ ኣለዎ. verb to, she has to eat, ክትበልዕ ኣለዋ. ክበልዕ ኣለካ? No, ክትበልዕ ኣለካ, ክትበልዒ ኣለኪ. So we have to conjugate both of them. Verb to eat and verb to have. ኣነ ክበልዕ ኣለኒ. ንስኻ ክትበልዕ ኣለካ. ንሱ ሕጂ ኣብዚ ግን እንታይ ገይርዎ ኣሎ? ክበልዕ ኣለካ፣ ክበልዕ ኣለኪ ነው። ክበልዕ ኣሎኒ፣ ክትበልዕ ኣለካ፣ ክትበልዒ ኣለኪ። ንስኺ ክትበልዕ ኣለኪ፣ ንስኻ ክትበልዕ ኣለካ። ንስኹም ወይ ከዓ ኣቱም for formal ንስኹም ክትበልዑ ኣለኩም. he has to, ንሱ ክበልዕ ኣለዎ፣ ክበልዕ ኣለዎ። ንሳ ክትበልዕ ኣለዎ። they have to, ንሳቶም ክበልዑ ኣለዎም። ንሕና ክንበልዕ ኣለና። እዚ ነጥቢ ዘሎ ክቕየር ኣሎ። I have to travel. ኣነ ክጓዓዝ ነይሩኒ። ክጓዓዝ ነይሩኒ ወይ ክገይሽ ነይሩኒ። ክጓዓዝን to travel and to travel is ምጋሽ ምጓዓዝ. You had to travel. ንስኻ ክትጓዓዝ ነይርካ ወይ ክትጓዓዚ ነይርኪ ክትጓዓዙ ነይርኩም ንስኻትኩም ክትጓዓዙ ነይርኩም ንስኹም ክትጓዓዙ ነይርኩም ንስኽን ክትጓዓዛ ነይርካ ያቱ ንሱ ክጓዓዝ ነይርዎ ንሳ ክትጓዓዝ ነይርዋ ዘያቱ ንሳቶም ክጓዓዙ ነይርዎ ንሕና ክንጓዓዝ ነይርና So this is it for today, and we have to example expressing obligations. I have to practice. Kalamamed alani. I have to practice. That is obligation. That's an example of the continuation of page 46, 45 and 46. So your homework will be example page 47 and page 48 will be your assignment. Read before you come here. Then I will continue the next Saturday. And I think we'll have page 46, 47, 48 on the next chapter. And after that, we'll continue accordingly. So see you next Saturday. I'm giving a break. After that, our time will be up. And see you next week. Have a nice weekend. Stay safe, please. Okay, bye. Simon, can you listen? Is that?
Medina? Medina?
أخلنا.
Right.
We're on page 47. We have 10 minutes. Wait,
Okay. I think Simon's coming back right now. I guess we're gonna wrap it up.
I think that I can you. Bye.